Hey beautiful people, welcome to the channel in the No Tarot 1122 Leo. Happy birthday, baby. I hope all of you are doing well, vibing, chilling, doing your thing, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and taking care of yourself as you should. Okay, celebrating your day. I'm just saying, because yeah, we waited all year for this, right? Also, Leo, don't forget, we are in the Lionsgate portal. Utilize that energy, manifest, set intentions, close out old cycles, bringing in new stuff. Don't forget, all right, we're going to double down on that 8-8 portal as well, calling in those things that we want. Y'all make sure you put your protection up here as well, because other people may be trying to manifest off of your good energy, okay? So there's that. Leo, I don't know what is going on. I have done 4 readings for you guys, and the same thing is coming out. Someone here is imprisoned, entrapped. Sad news. This could be about a connection here as well. You had imprisonment. The first one was false person. The second one was, what was it? The first one was false person. You had the thief. What was it? I can't think of it. Oh, imprisonment. That was one of your first cards that came out in 3 different spreads. The very first card that came out. You have mature man here. And what was the other one? It wasn't false person. Oh, half truths. That's what it was. So you got somebody here that was not telling the truth. You ended up getting despair in the Kipper deck here as well, and also endings. So somebody here on Murky Thoughts came out with the first one here as well. So I don't know what's going on, but somebody here is feeling out in the cold, kind of lonely. We had courtship here as well. Someone here, you could have been in a connection with somebody and they possibly just up and left and ended up going to go get into connection with somebody else, and that person found out. Guess what? That person wasn't you. She ain't you, right? I'm just saying, that person literally found out that that was not the one, or the two, you know? So this person may be coming back towards you. You may be feeling a bit overwhelmed. I'm going to tell you don't. So if that person chose somebody else over you, you weren't number one in the first place, okay? And as a matter of fact, there shouldn't be a number assigned to you. So with that being said, move on, all right? Because it may be just a matter of time before that person finds another person that they decide to move on from you to go towards, and expect for you to still be there just in case whatever they want or whoever they were with, it didn't work out with. Let that person love the one you're with, right? I'm just saying. So Leo, it really, man, I'm not gonna lie, I was really in a good mood, and I'm still in a good mood though. I'm gonna dampen my day, but yeah, that energy was kind of really heavy, because somebody here, this could be your birthday season. You might be like, you know what, it's my day, I don't have nobody to celebrate it with me, you know. This person may have went on with somebody else, blah blah blah. But I'm going to tell you something, sweetheart. You know, don't trip off of that person. Not that person. That's not your person. Confirmation. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so let's move on and see what we got going on for Leo during the birthday season. And again, this is not going to resonate with everybody. Take what fits, leave the rest. Feel free to check the other signs that I do post, and don't let nobody dampen your day. Alright, and then on top of that, don't stress over what you don't have, baby. Stress over what you do have. And I won't say stress, be blessed. Okay, how about that? Alright, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Put it like this: you might not have a loved one by your side right now. You might not have somebody loving on you right now, but you're here, so there's always opportunities. All right, so you have opportunities. All right, so there's that. So, you know, get yourself out there, look good, feel good, smell good. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and be seen. And say hi to some people and smile, damn it. Some of y'all walking around here with rest and be face. All right, let's see. I can't say nothing because people tell me, I thought you were really mean, and come to find out you're not. All right, so you got, yes, look, Leo, somebody is trying to take over my reading with the sad energy today. And trust me, I understand, okay? I understand. It hurts. It feels bad. And damn it, somebody's sick and tired of being sick and tired of running into these weird energies. I get it. But, baby, you got a choice. And it starts right now, okay? So it's telling you to make a decision. Either you're going to suffer or either you're going to focus on healing, okay? Yeah. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It's not going to be overnight. You're possibly still going to think about that person. Possibly still going to think about the things that happened. But when you start putting in the right energy to heal from that, not to sit in those, those dark emotions, but to process them, you know what I mean? What headspace were you in at that time? What was going on? Sometimes you can do a bit of a self-evaluation. Hey, you know what? I realized I was dealing with this person because I was hurt. I realized that I stayed in this connection even though I knew it wasn't going to work. But there's something in this person that I find attractive, but knowing that we're not really compatible, sometimes people, it's a hard thing to say, but sometimes people put themselves through pain, more pain when they're going through pain, In other words, I have to put this in a way where I won't get in trouble for YouTube. For instance, there are some people that may have experienced some type of deep hurt. Okay, sorry, I had a message. You may have experienced some type of deep hurt, and you may take out your frustrations, let me put it that way, in a physical way. Some people it's the gym. Some people cut, physically harm themselves. Some people take it out sexually. Okay? They might find someone that they are attracted to, but something about that person's personality lets them know that this is not going to work. There's differences, but what I can do is I can take my frustrations out on that body. I could flip you every which way, do everything that I possibly can, and that person is like, oh my God, this person is a freak, and you possibly are. But that person has no idea how hard, how much you're hurting on the inside, You may not even really have feelings for that person. It's the act, And after you're done, you've exhausted yourself. So now what feels like relief is exhaustion, And what do you know? A few hours later, if not, you may be regretting those actions. And then looking at the other person like, damn, that's kind of messed up. I just did you like that, They don't know that you were hurting. I don't know. Instead of cutting yourself, you used your body, And for some people, if things have happened to you at a young age, or something has happened to you, sometimes that same thing that harmed you could be the way that you actually, I won't say punish yourself, but it is a form of punishment. Okay, so anyway, you have a choice to heal and recover, or to stay imprisoned, okay, for somebody. All right, so let's move on, please and thank you. It's the same thing with substance abuse and things like that, to try to numb yourself. All right, some people use alcohol, substances, detached behavior, I'm going to get you before you get me. And some people use their body. You know, sometimes it's the only way. You hear people that, like to piercings, tattoos, and things like that. And you hear people say, it's the only way I can feel. So sometimes people do that physically because it's the only way that they can feel. It's the only way they feel desired and loved. Some people don't know what love feels like, but they know what it feels like to be desired. You know? All right, so see, this is what I'm talking about. Sexual fantasies, desires. Crazy. All right, so there's that. Somebody needs to heal. All right, so shy, introverted, and scared. Wow, somebody's going through a lot. Leo. All right, so somebody is building something, working hard to fix it. All right, so somebody here could be going through some type of shadow work here as well. There's also someone here that you may be kind of lusting after, but I'm going to tell you, if you're on your healing journey, don't. That's going to create more problems for you. That's just a personal opinion. All right. Me personally, when I decide to heal, I'm backing away from everybody. They may not understand it. It's not for them to understand. It's a me thing. Hey, there's some things here that I see that I don't like, that I need to change. I need to detox from. So kind of back away, and maybe sometimes you're like, hey, you know what? Hey, it was nothing to do with you, boo. It was all me, literally. Hey, I'm sorry about that. Hope you're all right with it. But I had to do something for me. You know what I mean? So there's that. I don't know, but it looks like you're doing some inner work here. Somebody here could be a little nervous, a little scared. Okay, maybe you're letting go of something that you've been holding on to for a while. And to release that tether, it's like stepping into the unknown. Some of you have dealt with people that have been a constant in your life for so long. You feel like that person is a life raft, even though they might not be healthy for you. Their presence is a constant, okay? All right, let's see. Give me messages for my Leo. Any other messages you might be seeing? Divine time, signs and synchronicities, okay? Synchronicities. All right? You see the word? You see how it spells synchronicities. You might be seeing things falling into place, lining up, things that you cannot. That was not a coincidence, okay? Like, in other words, this reading that I'm doing right now is not a coincidence. And the only reason why I'm continuing to go on is because this came up 4 different times in this reading. Somebody is struggling here, okay? Baby, and let me tell you, there's more people out here than the one that you are focusing on, okay? If somebody is not loving on you, sweetheart, if somebody is not calling you, if they're not, trying to be, in your life, then you got to let them go, my love. Don't hold on to people that are not holding on to you, all right? You got to love them and let them go. Doesn't mean you got to stop loving them. Hey, there's a lot of people that, hey, you know what? I'm sorry things didn't work out, whatever. But I love the hell out of you, but I know that you're not good for me. Why? Because you are not going to treat me the way that I deserve. So either I can stay stuck and continue to allow you to pull me by my nose. You know what I'm saying? Just drag you around. Come on now. Come on, Leo. Let's go. Or either I can take a step back, realize that, damn, there's something right here that got a hold of my heartstrings. And the only way that I can do it is to back off and cut them and let myself heal and let you go on about your life. You know what I mean? And stop checking on you. Because if you keep checking on that person, have you really let them go? No. You're going to see that person moving on in new relationships, possibly getting married, having families, or whatever is going on in their life, and you're going to long for that. And it reminds me of the song by Vesta Williams, Celebration. No, what is it? Congratulations, where she's sitting there watching the dude that she's in love with, madly in love with, okay, marry someone else, and she's sitting at the end of the church Congratulations. I wish it had been me standing here with you. Congratulations. Okay, sorry, Vesta. Don't come for your girl. Okay, I can't sing. But I'm just saying, you feel me? This could be you. Okay, so let that person go. Wish them well. You know, don't hold no malice in your heart, baby. That's just taking up room. For those of you that want to be hateful, so be it. If you want to stay angry, that's you. Go on, stay mad. Somebody's like, I gotta stay mad so I can stay away. Do you, boo? You feel me? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? There's some people that's gonna stay the hell away from me. You know what I mean? But yeah, can't mess with you. But I don't wish nothing bad on you, baby, because you got it bad already. You feel me? But it is what it is. Sometimes, you know, it's no hard feelings. Sometimes we're just not meant to be in people's lives, you know? We're only there for a season. And you never know what that reason was, all right? So, Leo, take your power back, baby. You might be seeing signs and synchronicities, okay? Seeing signs and synchronicities. 1616 on the clock right now, okay? All these angel numbers popping up. 111. I know you're seeing them. I know you are, okay? Pay attention, all right? You got something coming soon, all right? Real soon, all right? Sooner than you know. All right, so there's that. It's time for healing. Open up. All right, it's time to open up for something else. All right, so there's that. All right, give me messages. I'm so glad you didn't fall on the floor. Ooh. Okay, so for somebody here, Leo, this is about to be annoying. You could be on your healing journey here, and you could be a divine masculine here. You might have somebody that's trying to swing that behind your way. Here, come on, beep, beep, let me back it up on you. Be careful. Don't get caught up in something that's not healthy for you, and you're in the middle of your healing journey. All right, this could be somebody coming in bugging the hell out of you. Hey. They're bugging you for what? Why is it so important right now? Why is it important right now when you're in the middle of having to make a decision? Huh? What's coming for you? Do you have something good coming towards you? Do you have a reciprocal relationship coming towards you? I don't know. I would be careful if I were you. All right, there's that. Give me messages, please, and thank you. This is a trippy ass reading. I was not supposed to be doing this today. We were supposed to be having a joyous, you know, connection. All right, see, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Leo, you've dealt with someone here that was sneaking lies. They tell lies. They're untrustworthy. You can't trust this person as far as you can throw them, okay? And you possibly dealt with people with this energy, all right? For some reason, you may be attracting people with this energy, okay? So with that being said, we got to do some things, all right? We got to do some things so we can actually use our discernment, trust our discernment, and follow our discernment, okay? Some of y'all see it. Some of y'all see it. You know it. I know this is a big old red flag. I can hear the sirens and I see it beeping. But come on in anyway. You know what I mean? Nah, boo-boo. You got to look at it and go, you know what? Damn, you fine as hell. Woo, you're a cup full of trouble, though. Absolutely not. I'm not going to partake. All right, I'm just saying. All right, so there's that. Also, somebody here could be afraid to get out there and date and things like that because you might be afraid to run into the same thing that you've met previously. All right, so someone here, you could be sticking with the devil that you know, because after all, you know how that person works. For others of you, you might not be putting yourself out there because I done seen enough of this. It's scary out there. Absolutely not, you know? So, I don't know. But you could have someone here that is trying to work on something, fix something here. All right, so let's see. Leo. This is for somebody. You got somebody here that's trying to come back and fix a connection with you. Oh my goodness. Give me more. See, yeah, taking a loss here. Leo, I kind of feel like this is the same story repeating here. This could be shocking, unbelievable. Okay, you could have actually went through a whole situation where somebody took that hit, especially if this was someone that actually left and then is trying to come back to you now. The audacity, the nerve, the unmitigated gall, I'm just saying, to come back. But Leo, are you contemplating it? Don't do that. This person already showed you how they feel about you, boo-boo. And they possibly got real ugly with it too, you know? So why would you take that person back? For what? Okay? Oh my goodness. Leo, don't take this person back. You got somebody coming in that's matching your energy. We got divine masculine with divine feminine here. Clarify and make a choice. With divine timing and synchronicities. I'm telling you, somebody here, I don't know who you are, but I know doggone well somebody here, you're seeing a lot of things falling into alignment. And with those synchronicities, one of them is the angel numbers. You're seeing a lot of them. 111, 333, and 222, especially. Possibly 444, but you're seeing those double digits. Excuse me, for somebody 1212. All right, so look up those angel numbers, okay? Leo, for somebody here, you're getting ready to come in alignment with a divine masculine or a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. You're getting ready to come into a divine feminine energy. Okay, this could be somebody that's hearing word of mouth about you here too. All right, so let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. A gift of generosity. Look at this. Leo, you are about to receive a blessing. All right. Spiritual guidance from the Most High. All right, divine guidance. So with that being said, Leo, work through this energy, okay? This is only temporary, baby. Unless you decide to stay in this energy, you have to make a choice to heal. All right, it is going to be a loss. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I never will. Because you're going to have to cut the ties with somebody here. You're going to have to let them go. But if you love them, literally, if you love them, you want to see them happy. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. You're Mr. McQuillan. Oh my God. Just angry. Yeah, I haven't eaten breakfast yet. So, but yeah, I kind of feel like, Leo, you got some blessings coming in. All right. And one of the things that I want to say is that, Leo, you got some real shitty people out here and they will treat you like crap. Don't reciprocate that energy. Get the hell away from them. You know, don't allow yourself to be pulled into somebody else's crap. There's a lot of people out here with some real messed up energies. You know what I mean? Real foul, and they justify their behavior. And they pull people in, you know, to try to get them in that energy that they're in, you know. You don't want to be like that. All right, so just come from amongst them, sweetheart. Focus on your own healing here. This person or whoever this is, they showed you exactly how they felt. Believe it, okay? Don't second guess it and all this other kind of stuff. And if this person comes back trying to prove themselves to you, baby, you better make them prove it. And I'm not talking about no 60, 90 days or nothing like that. No, baby, we got to work on this. Because, yeah, I need to see some change. And then God himself probably going to have to come down and sit down and go, child, it's okay. You can trust this person a little bit. Lord, but can I? Oh, no, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. So, you know, pay attention to your higher power, your guides here. All right. And that intuition, and Leo, start trusting it. Okay. Don't second guess it. All right, so let's see. Give me messages for my Leos. All right, romantic gesture. Leo, you got somebody coming in, and this is a real one, okay? You don't have to worry about this. This is someone of value. All right, Leo, also for someone here, you could be getting some type of financial payout here too. Give me messages for Leo. Yeah, see, Leo, look, the person that is coming to fix this, building something, working hard to fix it, that's coming in for a proposal, this is a person that was abusive, manipulative. Leo, why would you settle for less when you are about to receive God's best? Okay? Right now, you two are doing your own thing in your own lives, but eventually you will cross paths. Okay? Matches. All right? So don't hold on to somebody that did not see you. You see me? I see you. You feel me? Don't hold on to somebody that doesn't see you, that doesn't hold value in your in their with your presence in their life beyond what you can do for them. All right? You want somebody that loves you as a person as a whole, not just because you can cook and clean and know how to swing. You feel me? I'm just saying, there's that. Y'all gotta forgive me. I had coffee. It was good too, okay? Obviously. But Leo, somebody here may be reaching out to you during this period. They could also be trying to give you some money here as well. Here, I got a gift for you. Happy birthday. So just be careful with this here. Yes. Okay, so use clear logic. All right, truth, clear logic, and vision here. Absolutely. Leo, which is really crazy because this actually lands on divine feminine and divine masculine. You could have somebody that's straight up, hey, straight no chaser. I like it, right? There's no guessing here. Truth, clarity, brand new start. Hey, what you want? I'm looking for the same thing. All right, like it. Meeting of the minds. This could start off as friends first. Beautiful. Some of you may be introduced to this person by a friend. Could be in your friend circle. All right. So I like this for you, Leo. I like some of it. I like the outcome of it. Should you decide to leave this person alone. That's why I keep saying synchronicities. Something is happening. Okay, and it's trying to, let you know, hey, baby, that past person is not it. Okay, as a matter of fact, Leo, that past person, their karma for playing with you might be to see you walk off with this divine masculine, divine feminine. While you playing, stop dwelling on people that wasn't pouring into you. This person wasn't investing into you, baby. Hey, that's their loss, not yours, okay? All right, so Leo, I'm sorry. I'm not fussing no more. I'm not fussing. It's just that, I'm not even going to say it's just that, I know what that heartache feels like. I know what it's like to hold on to somebody that ain't holding on to you. You know what I'm saying? Let them go. Because when it comes down to it, that person is going to go off and live their life, get married, have kids, do whatever it is that they want to do, and you're still sitting there holding on. All right? Let them go with peace. Okay? All right, so let's see. All right, so now that is done. That was somebody's possibly personal reading. Okay, so let's see what else. I feel like I spent too much time on that, but I kind of feel like somebody is really going through depression to the point to where, they're not liking themselves. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with you. You are lovable. You're absolutely stunning. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of great qualities that the wrong person just overlooked. They didn't see you. They possibly saw the shell, but they didn't get time, take the time out to know your personality. They didn't know that you were quite funny. They didn't know that, you have a very serious side to you. They didn't know that you advocate for others. This person didn't know how generous you were. They know that you were generous with your time, but this person didn't know that you take care of others in your community. This person didn't know that you are well respected by your colleagues, your peers. They had no idea. This person had no idea who you were, possibly until you were gone. Now they see everything that you were doing for them, how you showed up, how you listened, how you mentored. Whatever they need, you had it. You were there, you know? So now they see it. You were that safe space, that comfortable place. So there's that. So I don't know. But Leo, like I said, baby, life is too short to be stressing on people that don't give a damn about you. Alright, there's that. Alright, so give me messages for Leo. Leo, we got the sun on the bottom of the deck. Alright, life is wonderful, right? Absolutely. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success, okay? So I like this for you, Leo. Beautiful. Yes, a new beginning. Close out the old cycle. Let's live. Okay, let's live. All right, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. This right here makes me want to cry. Absolutely. And the reason why, Leo, is because pretty much everything that I just said came out in this card. I really feel very deeply for you because, for one, been there, done that. For two, I feel the sadness that someone is here, okay? And it's not just sadness, it is depression, okay? And my love, your life is not over. Your life did not end because that person ended the connection, all right? I kind of think they did you a favor, all right? This is someone that is not going to stick with you through thick and thin. If you ever need this person, they're going to be MIA, but they'll expect for you to be there when they need you, you know? I get it. I know you've been through a lot, you know, especially with all these mountains and things here. But please know that Source has not forgotten you. You know, there is somebody for you. Somebody here may not have family. Somebody here could be adopted here as well. Your tribe will find you, my love. You know, literally, you may have to join some groups or whatever, you know, let people know that you're here. But there's people here for you. Your tribe will find you. All right? So we have new beginnings here. Somebody here could have went through two bad endings here as well. All right, we have the Two of Raphael. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits don't give up on those they love. Okay, so Leo, like I said, you do have someone that is coming in that matches your energy here, okay? And this is not somebody that is going to give up on you. All right, they're going to try to, you know, understand you. Let's work together with this, okay? What do you need? All right, what do I need? What do we need? All right? All right, so we have the King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passion. Leo, excuse me. For someone here, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of things here. And I think love is going to find you when you're least expecting it. All right, we have the Chariot here. Determination and self-control. Career advancements. Acknowledgement of success by others. All right, so also I think that's successfully healing moving forward. You could also have some success in your career. All right, we have the Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes. Being resistant to change. There's a period there. All right, extremes in how you save or spend money. All right, so be mindful of your spending here. But Leo, I really feel like this is energetic currency. Be mindful of how you spend your currency, okay? Be careful of where you spend your currency, okay? There's that. You want a return for your investment. There's that. All right, so we have the Four of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. Absolutely. Go out and enjoy some things. Hang out with some people. All right, and then it says, Queen of Raphael, follow your heart. A love of home and family. So for somebody here, you could get a new home. All right, a love of family. a love of home and family. Get it together. Trustworthy psychic information. Okay, so somebody here could be relocating here too. You might get a new home. All right, might be sprucing up your home here as well. Also, for someone here, a lot of things could have transpired in your home with this connection and things like that. Could have been a lot of sadness. Spending a lot of time in your room, in your bed, crying and things like that. What I am going to tell you is that drywall, plaster is porous. It absorbs things. It absorbs energy. Building, edifices, homes, stuff holds energy. Cleanse your space. Okay? Me personally, I like to get rid of stuff, especially if I've broken up with somebody or whatever. I get rid of stuff. I like to rearrange my house, put up new pictures, make things look different. You know what I mean? Different energy, change the energy around in there. Kind of feng shui-ish, kind of. You know what I mean? But just a renewal in a sense, okay? A cleansing, not only of yourself, but of your home as well, okay? So for some of you, that might actually help too, so that you're not looking at, you know, I remember when we sat on the couch over here by the window watching the dog next door walk down the street, and we were talking about such and such. Move that damn couch. You feel me? Put a plant in front of the window. Ooh, that plant's getting a lot of sun. It's growing. It's looking really pretty, okay? Change your view, all right? Change your point of view. All right, there's that. All right, the Six of Gabriel. Congratulations. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. All right, time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. Could be all of the above. Someone here could be investing in themselves, okay, after investing in other people. All right, give me messages for my Leos. Four of Raphael, which is the reason for the reading. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life and be aware of your own emotions, Leo. Get out your own way, baby, okay? Those emotions are temporary. So don't make long-term decisions based on temporary emotions, okay? All right, and on the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Yes, you take control of this situation, okay? Take your power back. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation. Ambitious plans. Go after what you want, baby. You done made all them plans. You know, you could see yourself in that position, in that job, doing that thing, enjoying this, traveling there. Go do it. Go do it. Everything that you set your sights out to do before this person show up, go do it. Okay? I'm just saying, and do it now. And do it well. And have fun while you're doing it, okay? All right, so let's see if there's anything else for my Leos. I'm afraid to pull anything else. Good Lord. Let's see. Yep. All right, I'm going to get some of these, and I'm going to get some of those, and I'm going to go ahead and close this bad boy out, okay? And hopefully I'll be able to come back, I don't know, maybe later on today or tomorrow. I don't know. Because I would like to do a reading without all the, you know, the stuff. But I got to do what I'm told. Somebody's feeling some type of way. And we are the tribe, and we're here for each other. So we support each other here. All right? So sending many prayers and hugs for you. All right, and if you need some, put it in the chat, email your girl, whatever, and yeah, we're going to literally send some up here, because, yeah, we need some smoke signals. Hey, help us, right? I'm just saying. So there's that, and those of you, if you know somebody that is in this situation, give them grace, especially if you've moved on and you've healed from some things. Sometimes it's easier said than done, all right? But, you know, be there for that person and be supportive, and most of all, send some prayers up for healing for that person too. You feel me? All right, so let's see. A lot of times you can talk to a person that doesn't do anything, but man, prayers can do a lot. All right, so detox. A fast detox will bring you clarity, bring the clarity you need. All right, so detox in mind, body, soul, and your ears. Okay, be mindful of what you absorb. For someone here, I am going to say it. I'm a tarot reader. but I don't give a damn. Okay, I care more about your well-being than I do this channel. You might want to back up from tarot a little bit. If you are actually watching tarot, trying to find out what's going on in this relationship with this person, and you're obsessively watching it, baby, you might need to detox. Okay, give yourself a break. Woosah, reset. Okay, because if not, you're going to constantly think about what's going on with the situation, this person. Okay. All right, and Spirit says yes. The answer to your question, it is a yes. So go ahead and take that leap of faith. All right, so whatever that new idea, that new passion that you have, go for it. That idea was given to you for a reason, okay? All right, just make sure you just don't jump blindly. All right, do your homework. All right, give me messages for Leo. Abundance and gifts, baby. Sometimes people are removed out of your life. Why? Because they're not entitled to this. Okay, I'm just saying. So, Source is letting you know, baby, detox. I didn't tell you you needed all that stuff, okay? I have all this here for you, so why do you need this? Get rid of this. This is not doing anything. This is about to do everything. All right, everything that you've ever asked for is coming. And just like kids with, parents with children, we can't give you everything at one time. You know what I mean? You won't utilize everything, that I'm giving you. You'll be overwhelmed. And some of this stuff that's actually a blessing coming into your life will get set to the side and not used. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a little bit at a time, okay? Make you earn it too, okay? And you earn this, all right? So it says you'll receive what you have been manifesting. Your third eye, psychic abilities are increasing. You may feel more sensitive to higher frequencies right now too. So Leo, you could be going through some type of spiritual awakening. And not being funny, baby, this person might have vibrated their way right on away from out of your life, right? I can't make it up. Dang. Wow. Leo. Signs, synchronicities. Remember, I told you might be seeing angel numbers. 111, right? Spiritual awakening, new beginnings. Oh my God. And dreams are manifesting, are near. Okay. So raise your vibration, baby. Okay. I'm just saying, Source has so many gifts and blessings for you that you have no idea. You have a whole storeroom with your name on it. Okay, all these boxes and gifts and things like that. And what you fail to realize is that once you get to the back of that storeroom, there's a whole nother door that you couldn't even fathom what is behind that door. What's behind door number 1 for you? Okay, I'm just saying, it's all for you, baby. And what you don't see is Leo. That person that has you stuck, not moving forward in your head, was literally possibly sent in your life by the enemy. Okay, I'm just saying, so-called devil, negative energy, okay, who is ever trying to defeat you in the astral realm, okay, the ones that was coming in trying to, continue the generational curses, those things you've been breaking, that energy is trying to keep you stuck because it doesn't want you to do this, doesn't want you to have this. Doesn't want you to shake off this. They want you to be addicted. They want you to be overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be feeding your stuff that's junk. They want you to consume all of these things, having relations with people that don't even give a damn about you. You feel me? Just abusing your body. They'll make you feel good every once in a while, but they're abusing your body. You feel me? Be a male or female, baby. I'm just saying, some women can take advantage of you. Use you for what you are. You know what I'm saying? Take their frustrations out on you. Literally. Whew. Thank you for that. I feel much better now. Frustration level is like down to 0 now. But that person has dumped all of that stuff that was going on inside of them. They've dumped all that energy onto you. They just used you as an energetic trash can. They just did it through sex. Do you feel me? So with that being said, Leo, raise your vibration, baby. Start here, okay? Matter of fact, start with your surroundings. Go outside, all right? Look at the wonderment. Look at all the wonderful things that the Most High has made. Gaia, Lord God himself, whoever your higher power is. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And it works for me. But raise that vibration. All right. Somebody here, they possibly already knew who you were, what you were capable of. It's possibly why they came towards you. It's possibly why they're trying to come back, all right, and lock you down. You deserve better, baby. You deserve better than what this person is giving you, and you deserve better than what you're giving yourself here as well, okay? All right, so it says raise the vibration using singing bowls, Palo Santo, or other tools to shift the frequency of your vibration. With that being said, sweetheart, cleanse your space and be mindful of who you invite into your space, okay? On the bottom of the deck, you have third party. Look at this. All right, so there's a third party situation here under spiritual awakening. For some of you, you've gone through this, all right? And for some of you, it's still here and here. It's time to let it go, baby. All right? I know you didn't deserve it. Trust me, I know you didn't. I know you loved on that person. I know you tried to, stick in there and stay and try to work it out and things like that, but sometimes you just gotta let things go. If somebody's not loving on you, baby, you gotta love on yourself, or you should, so there's that. All right, so Leo, I'm gonna get some spirit messages, some of these, the hard truth, and then I'm gonna go ahead and leave this thing up out of here. Yeah, for those of you that this does not resonate with, I'm not going to apologize, although I feel like shit, but it's not my energy, okay? So I have to, the way that I feel, I need to speak to whomever I show up here for. I have no control out of how these messages come out. And then on top of that, baby, like I said, somebody here is feeling really, really down, and to the point to where I'm not going to say what I'm feeling here, but somebody here is like at their wits end. And I just really want you to know that this is not the final destination for you. Okay? Pick up your bed. Go walk over there to the fountain. Okay? And drink. All right? You don't have to be thirsty. Literally. All right? You can literally quench your thirst here. Don't wait for this person. And then unless this person, and what you're waiting for, don't wait for this person. And if this person comes back, you better make damn sure that they walk it like they talk it. Me personally, I don't know. But sometimes people change. Sometimes people break up and they come back. And hey, I won't be doing that again. Have you seen what's out there? So yeah, just use your discernment, Leo. Do what's best for you, baby. Yeah, see, look at this. All right, so bad vibes. The situation has unfavorable energy. Pay attention to the subtleties within your body and proceed with caution if you must. Leo, you already know. Remember, like I said, sometimes you'll see the red flags, but I'm kind of by myself. I see the red flags. I just, I'm just mess with it for a little while, see what it does. But then you mess with it for a little while and you're hoping that it turns into something else. And then you already knew that this person is not the one or the two. And then they're acting in ways where, you're like, well, why are you doing this? Because you already knew. You knew from jump that was not your person. You can't make this person be something or someone that they are not. Right? So there's that, Leo. All right, so let's not sabotage ourselves anymore. All right, let's stay single or just date until we find who and what we want, okay, and what we deserve. All right, so lack of commitment, hesitation, and half-hearted efforts are limiting your success. Find the path you can fully commit to and jump in with both feet for increased success. Leo, that's in any area of your life where you feel there's need for improvement. All right, we might be procrastinating, not jumping in, got great ideas, but you know what? There's still ideas just sitting on the wall, all right? Don't let them things go to your graveyard cursing you out over your casket. What the hell? We just came to you and you didn't do nothing to us? What? Really, Leo? So yeah, there's that. So utilize all of your energy. All right, make this life wonderful. All right, I'm just saying, and sometimes you just gotta give yourself a pep talk until you get to that point. I'm just saying, life gets rough sometimes and we all get a bit discouraged, but that's when you get yourself in that mirror. We got this, okay? What you are not gonna do is give up on you, okay? You gonna show up for you every day, okay? No matter what it looks like. We gonna show up. We gonna be all right, okay? We're gonna be okay. I'm just saying, it is what it is. You're gonna cry it out, shout it out, talk it out, laugh it out, thug it out, whatever you gotta do. We're gonna get through this, right? Absolutely. All right, so give me messages for Leo. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, there is one more I want to see. All right, Leo, it says you need to be honest with yourself about what's going on, baby. All right, absolutely. All right, let's see. All right, it says you are being protected by your angels. Don't worry, but make sure that you are doing things that keep you protected too. Don't just go jump in a situation. My angels got me protected, so I could just jump in and do something crazy anyway. Don't do that. Your angel's sitting up here. Look at this fool. You feel me? Don't do that. All right, keep a journal of your thoughts, dreams, and other epiphanies here as well. Leo, me personally, I kind of feel like if you journal, especially like when you're going through something, you don't have nobody to talk to. Hey, write it out, write it out, write it out. Come back later, read it, okay? See if you can kind of pull some things out of there. What was going on? What do we need to address and things like that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can write some things out and come back a year or two later. What the hell was I going through? Good Lord, Just all right, and there's not enough information at this point. Be observant and be patient, okay? Source is doing a lot of things in your life right about now. Leo, especially if you've been setting them intentions. And look, whoever you are, don't you sit through this portal and not set them intentions. You understand? Let's get her done. All right. Put all this energy out here. We want healing. We want growth. We want good energy coming into us. We want good people coming into us. We're rebuking anything that is not of us. Lord, take care of our enemies for us. Okay. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Let's see. What is blocking you right now in the love department? Leo, for one, you lose yourself in other people. You give too much to others, okay? Giving too much to others that don't give at all. And I know it's kind of hard. Somebody here, you may try to fix people. Don't fix people. Hell, you see them coming in, nuts and bolts falling off. Baby, you are not a mechanic, okay? There's that. Sometimes you can be too passive, letting it slide. You better check these folks, okay? Let's see. All right, staying stuck. You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new, Leo. Let that person go. And this could actually be same spirit, different body, okay? There's that, too much work. You tell, oh golly, you tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse to not get involved. What? Let's see. What's that about? Yeah, I was just going to say that could be about healing here. And we got past trauma. It is a lot of work. Oh, God. It's exhausting. I'm not gonna lie, but just when you think that you can't take it anymore, you'll realize I've had a breakthrough. And how do you know? You might hear from someone or a trigger comes up about a person that you were dealing with, and you're like, you know what? That didn't even bother me. Oh my God. Or the person that you were dealing with, you know, the one that used to make you nervous and like, oh my God, you know, I can't believe this person. Oh, you can't function. Everything is falling apart. And then when this person hits you up, it's no big deal. You know, you're healing. You're closing cycles. All right, so for someone here, you're hiding your feelings. You need to express how you feel to your loved ones to see how they feel in return. Oh, Lord, Leo. So you're not even expressing how you feel. And you don't even know how people feel about you. You're just going with the flow in hopes. You may be showing someone how you feel here, okay? And it's not being reciprocated. All right, self-neglect. You're neglecting your own needs in a relationship. Overgiving. Like I said, you put yourself on the back burner, baby. No. These people get your excess, pour into your cup, and your overflow goes to these people who deserve it. Okay? No more neglecting yourself. You're dealing with people that you're not even compatible with. Okay? No same hobbies. The mindset is not the same. The goals are not the same. The long-term goal is not the same. Okay? Being a victim, you feel helpless to change your love life. But you can change it whenever you want to. Leo, like I said, pick up your bed. Go to the fountain, baby. The thing is change behavior. Change behavior and leaving people alone that you've repeated cycles with, expecting different outcomes, okay? Fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. Okay. Oh, Lord, baby. All right. Somebody's trauma. Somebody here is from Louisiana. All right, let's see. Are there people that are from Louisiana? Let's see. Give me messages. Or somebody's from down south. Let me see. Fear of loss. You're afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance here. Yeah. So like I said, for somebody here, you repeat cycles with people too because you already know what to expect from them. Vulnerable. You can't experience true intimacy unless you open up your heart and be yourself here. So Leo, like I said, I think that you're repeating cycles with someone because of familiar. You're familiar with that person. So with that being said, being vulnerable with someone that does not know you or you don't know them, you might clink, clink. Absolutely not. Because what the hell are you coming in? All right. So there's that. You also give too much, like I said, to your own detriment. You are depleted because you give too much. You need balance and give. You need balance of give and take. Okay. So with that being said, Leo, like I said, you need to give from excess, okay? Leo, you're giving, and I don't see anybody giving to you, and I think that's what the problem is, you know? And I think that all of that you have given over the years is finally starting to weigh on you here, okay? And like I said, you know, it's time to have some healthy boundaries. It's time to tell some damn people no, you know? I can't, I will not, I shall not, I don't want to. And you don't have to give them the excuse. Okay, I'm uncomfortable with this. Why are you uncomfortable? I just am. Matter of fact, I'm not uncomfortable. I don't want to do it. How about that? Okay, so there's that. And for somebody here, you could be unavailable. Or you're chasing someone that's unavailable. For someone here, you might want intimacy, but when somebody gets too close to you, you might run. Why? Because intimacy or closeness or something like that has always been a threat. It may have backfired, okay? So you're doing this to kind of save yourself, okay? All right, and then also, Leo, you might be going after people who are unavailable, okay? You're chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. It could be both. You could go after people who are unavailable, when you find someone that is unavailable and wants you, you might run, because what the hell does that look like? It doesn't seem safe, you know? So with that being said, I kind of think somebody has a lot of things that that have possibly happened to them. Like with that fear of touch. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Okay. I'm not going to go into that, but it's a really heavy energy. I want you to know, my love, whoever you are seen, you are heard. I'm definitely feeling you, okay? So much so to where I gotta go take care of that and bring my energy back up. But I want you to know that these things here that are being called out in this reading, they're not an attack by any means, sweetheart. What I see here is that someone who is trying desperately to defend themselves, someone who is trying desperately to, oh Lord Jesus, who is trying to reason with themselves why they are or have been treated this way, okay? What I feel here is that someone here was possibly used as a punching bag. And the fear of touch could be because someone touching you might not have always been pleasant. So I think that there's some things that may have happened that maybe someone did not get the support that was needed. Someone here may have suppressed some things. You know what, if I think about it this way, it didn't really happen the way that it happened. But I kind of feel like somebody here has a lot of things that they need to talk about and release and finally get off of their shoulders, their chest, their heart, and their mind, so that they can heal, all right, and not chase approval. Because I think a lot of times when we overgive, for one, we're giving all the things that were never given to us, and then also we're giving out of in hopes that someone will see that there's value. You know, I care. Give back to me, please. You know, some people give their all to where they're depleted, you know, and they just want someone to give back to them just a little bit, you know. So I kind of feel like somebody here is trying to work through a lot of hurt. I think someone is not taking care of themselves the way that they deserve to be taken care of. I think that someone puts themselves on the back burner and puts everybody else first. And I am here to tell you, sweetheart, it's time for you to step up, all right? It's time for you to work on yourself and heal, all right? Now is not the time to think about a relationship with somebody else. It's a relationship with yourself, all right, and the Most High. And I want to tell you this, we need you here and we love you and you have support, okay? Yeah. I don't want to or want you to put all your business in the chat, the comments or whatever. If you need someone to stand in proxy with you in prayer, I'm more than willing to do that. We have many, many prayer warriors on our channel. So those of you Leos, mount up. All right, I'm just saying, put those, you know, that positive energy out there because one of our own needs us. We need to show up, okay? So with that being said, my love, I do see that there is a way out of this situation. You're one decision away, okay? Just one decision away and one footstep, all right? Take a step in the right direction. Find a mentor, a counselor, a therapist to help you get through this, all right? I don't give a damn about what anybody says about therapy, okay? It works. Sometimes us just sitting there talking to each other is therapy. you go get the help that you need. All right. And as a matter of fact, somebody that's telling you, oh, therapist, counselor, or whatever, some of those are the very people that need to go sit down and talk to somebody. Even if you're just sitting there venting, okay? Purge. It's time to purge, okay? And make room for the things that you deserve, okay? Because you got somebody coming in and they're going to know you instantly, okay? So, my love, this is what I got for y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing birthday. I know that you will. Do something lovely for yourself. And I am sending all of you guys love, hugs, and good energy out and all of that. And you guys have an amazing day. And I will holler at y'all next time, okay? Take care.